when life comes at you and we lose a friend or family member, it's hard.
And I could just hear him saying, keep drafting, keep going forward, like keep grinding. Like he was that dedicated. So I just have his voice in the back of my head, and we're just gonna keep going forward, man.
Yeah, so I mean, the title of this stream is called Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Neighborhood, and do you remember? Do you remember the show back in the? Do you remember the show
I
back in?
do. It started before I was born, but it was kept going. And I remember the whole Mr. Rogers. Yeah, it was one of my favorites growing up.
Well, you know why I named it. You know why I named it because Aaron Rodgers is going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler now. So how does Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers change things in the best ball award? I mean, the first guy I'm looking at is, does this make DK Metcalf potentially a value?
It does. He's going to target Metcalf a lot, but Aaron Rodgers also likes to target his slot receiver. So we're going to see, is that going to be Calvin Austin? Is it going to be Roman Wilson? We'll see. I'm hoping it's Roman Wilson because I have a lot of him in my Dynasty World shares. We'll see how long it lasts. Like, is he going to last more than one play? Is he going to come out there and sprain his ankle running onto the field? Who knows?
Yeah, and also, watching Arthur Smith's offense in Pittsburgh Steelers run the ball. So does this mean we see less of Aaron Rodgers throwing because he'll be 42 this year?
I could see it a situation where Peyton Manning went to the Broncos and didn't throw that much, but still they won a Super Bowl. So who knows? I mean, the Steelers are a sneaky team. They're always good. They have a great coach. They're in a tough division, though. So if Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy and he can, be a commander of that offense without trying to prove himself and throwing 40 times a game, give him 20, 23, 25 throws, just grind the ball, win the game, let the defense get at it.
And also, in a way, with Rodgers, maybe he can win game 17-14. If the Steelers are playing, maybe the New York Jets week 1, he's like, I'll let T.J. Watt go sack Justin Fields. I'll let Minka Fitzpatrick intercept Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the defense, and the offense is just going to keep grinding, score points. They're going to be a 9-win team. They always are. So enough about the Steelers, enough about Rodgers. No one cares about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into this draft, right? Are we doing a 30-second fast draft on DraftKings?
30-second fast draft. I'm not doing another slow draft. I've already got 3 or 4 going, but a couple questions. You go 0 running back, hero running back, or anchor running back?
It depends on how the draft falls, what spot I'm at. Like, I don't go into a draft with the plan. I let the draft fall to me. It all depends, man. Like, if I get like a Bijan Robinson early, then yeah, that's gonna be my hero. And I'm not going to draft another running back for like another 4 or 5, maybe even 6 rounds. I'm just gonna let the value fall to me. I'm more of a value drafter. So we'll see how this draft turns out.
Yeah, and also it depends on who's available. Like if you draft Bijan Robinson at the 103, but Drake London's available at the 210, I don't mind stacking the Falcons. Even though Atlanta was a run-heavy team last year, I don't think it's the craziest idea.
If London falls you that far, you're crazy to pass on him just because you have Bijan.
No, I got the one. I think the first Millie Maker draft I did the night of the schedule release. I got the 103, took Bijan, and then I took Drake London. Then I think I got Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. So I stack all the birds.
Mhm.
I need more Arizona Cardinals, but that's okay.
So how fast do these drafts build? Do you want to get into it now and see where we're at? Because we might have to
Oh
wait.
yeah, I will. Oh yeah, I'm not wasting any more time. Let's see what we can do. So usually these drafts don't take a long time. Usually with my guests, I say 3, 2, 1, and then we enter at the same time. So
All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Hmm. 4 of 12. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm at 412, so we have to
Uh,
wait a little bit. So let's kill some time, man. Uh, in these drafts, give me the. I'm not used to doing DraftKings, right? So give me the breakdown on how many quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight ends, flex. What do you start?
it varies. I mean, it
No,
varies.
like
Like,
what's the actual starting roster?
usually usually I either go 2-6-9-3 or 3-6-8-3. Some might be three
Yeah.
seven seven three and 2-7-8-3, but usually 3-6-8-3 or 2-6-9-3. Like if I got Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, I don't feel the need for a third quarterback. But if I got name me a random quarterback,
Like Baker Mayfield.
yeah, I if I got Baker Mayfield and like CJ Stroud, if I I would feel okay with those guys, but if I get a third guy, a Cam Ward, Bryce Young in there, I'm chilling just the same.
Okay, so you said it was 20 rounds. You only need to start one quarterback. Do you go start two running backs? Is it three receivers or two receivers?
It's
What's
2 running backs, 3 receivers, and a flex,
no tight end? Or
and
you
a
start
tight end, and a tight
and
end.
one flex?
Yeah,
So to start 8 roster with 12 on your bench?
yeah.
Interesting. All right. This is a little bit different than underdog. I'm used to underdog.
Oh
We're gonna
no, we're gonna be stream sniping each other. You got the 110, and I got the 109.
shit. How do I get into my draft? Fuck. Wait, pardon my language. Here we go. All right, so where am I at? Because I don't know how to navigate this. This is my first DraftKings draft, so I'm not used to this.
Did
How do I
you
see a draft board?
look at my screen?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not seeing a
Do
draft
you have
board.
one? Do you have an iPad or a laptop where you can look up my
Well,
contents?
I have a laptop, but I'm using it for our stream. I'm doing this on my phone.
Okay, well, yeah. Phone's harder to do a draft than a laptop.
So it says the draft will start soon. I could go to my roster. So yeah, I just don't see where there's a draft board. You're gonna have to teach me this in the future. I'll wing it, whatever. I'm just
So
gonna
I
let the
mean,
draft fall to me, and we'll let God
so
take care of it.
yeah. So I mean, at the 110, who you thinking?
I have the 110.
Yeah, I have the 109. You have the 110.
Crap. Hold on. Okay, I got it. At 110, I'm gonna get a great player. I just got to see who falls.
Yeah, Jamal Chase goes 101. Shocker. Although I've seen some Saquon go 101. Honestly,
No, I would
I'm
take
not.
Bijan. I would take Bijan over Barkley.
I draft I don't know if you know if you get into any of the fan speak draft, but when Tyler and Felix were drafted, I got the 102 and took Bijan. And I'm like, I started Bijan, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith.
Nice. Yeah, I don't like the setup and how DraftKings doesn't show you a draft board. I guess. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, so I can show drafted players. I just can't see an actual draft board. There you go. How did you do that?
Oh, I hit draft board.
Well, I don't have that option on my phone. That's crazy.
It's interesting. Jefferson, the 102. Janty, Derrick Henry, and CMC have the wildest range. Like I've seen Janty go in the second round and go at the 103. I did a draft last time where I got Derrick Henry at the 2-2.
Okay. So
I'm
go
gonna
ahead. Take your player. I'm on the clock.
I'm
Who'd
gonna
you take?
I'm gonna take Puka.
Damn, that was who I was gonna take. And Neighbors is gone. Ah, shit. So I guess I'll go. I guess I'm gonna go St. Brown, man.
Oh, Jeremy, you're trying to get in my draft?
No, I just came in to say hi. You invited me.
Jeremy, hey, what's up?
Not
nice
much.
to meet you. Are you in this draft or?
No, I just showed up.
Okay, so you're gonna be on my team because I'm dedicating this draft to my boy Anthony Servino. R.I.P. Anthony. Love you, man. You're up there watching. You're gonna give me advice.
Okay.
On who to draft. So far, I just took. Who did I take? St. Brown.
Yeah, you took St. Brown.
St. Brown. So right now,
you're on the clock again.
I'm on the clock. So I'm like Bowers, McConkey. Like, who would you take?
If out of what I saw on the screen, it would either be Bowers. It would either be Bowers or it would be Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay, well, I didn't see Brian Thomas on my screen. He might have been taken. So I took Bowers.
He just moved him in his queue.
Dude, I hate DraftKings, man. They are not draft friendly.
Oh, I mean, it's a pain in the you-know-what.
I'm never doing DraftKings.
I like Sleeper.
Yes. Sleeper's the best, but I also do Underdog.
Yeah.
So did I pick a guy?
You took Bowers.
Okay. So St. Brown and Bowers.
No. And I took McConkey. I'm like, I don't know what it was.
Well, McConkey or London would have been my pick. So you did a good job picking one of those two.
Brian Thomas Jr. went just before you picked.
That's why I didn't see him. But so yeah, I like Bowers, man. You can't beat that.
But like I said, if I had to choose between them, just because of the usage that he had with Trevor Lawrence, I'd have chose Brian Thomas Jr.
Same, yeah, because I can get a Kittle later or a Hawkinson 3 rounds later.
You could, yeah, and Laporta will be there.
Exactly. And I'm not even mad at waiting for like a Njoku. And then if I do that, then I would go 3 tight ends with like Njoku and then get guys later to pair with them.
Right.
I must say,
you guys just started, right?
Yeah.
So my condolences on your friend passing.
I must say, AJ Brown at 2.5 feels a little early. I've seen him go late second, Drake London. So, Faux Show Doho is drafting the Falcons.
Yeah, we just mentioned that in the beginning of the show. I don't mind it. I like that.
It's good to stack players from the same team every now and then, but it's usually better if you like stack a receiving running back with a decent game manager quarterback, and then if you stack a receiver and a tight end from those same teams, that one score, you're getting 12 points.
That would tell me like a Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devon Achane, CMC if he's healthy.
I wouldn't touch CMC with a 10-foot pole this year. Yeah, I agree 100% with you. Dude, that's why you're on my team. Because I do not want CMC. There was early drafts where he was falling to the late second, and I still wouldn't touch him. I can't believe that CeeDee Lamb is going in the first round when they still have that. Mm-hmm. Rashee Rice, that seems a little bit early for me. It is a little 301. It is.
Rashee Rice value has been going up and up. Like he's been in the second round of some drafts.
I just think that is ridiculous. When you already have two, I wouldn't even running back. I'd have taken Bucky Irvin. Yeah, or take Chase Brown or Chase Brown. Or I would even take Kyren Williams, who I get in the third, like late third. I would rather have him over Rice.
Yeah.
So let's see. We're coming up here. We have St. Brown. We have Bowers. I love our start. We got St. Brown and Bowers.
Boy, is Black 89 going 0 wide receiver?
Yeah, he's gonna regret that when it comes back to him, and there's nobody besides the. Hey, look at that! He went Josh Allen. DeAndre Swift is gonna be the only guy left he could take at the 412, and I would consider Swift at like what, the 6th, 7th round maybe.
Oh
yeah. He's gonna have to reach on him. Who's up now?
I'm 2 away.
So there's a few people I like here. I'm going to put them in my queue.
I've got 3 or 4 guys in mind. Well, that was one of them. And I'm going to take Scary Terry.
Damn it, you just sniped me. Scary Terry. I love Scary Terry. But JSN's still there. So is Jaden Daniels. So is Breece Hall. I love all 3 of them players.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, what would you do here with my team? Go to my team, man. Hurry. Ah, crap, dude. I'd actually consider going Williams there. I can't. I like him better than Tyreek Hill because he's got some legal issues going on right now.
You got Breece Hall. Well,
God damn it, dude! I can't see the screen because you're not having the draft board. I need to see the draft board, man. I'm pretty sure I just took a player. I think you accidentally took Kyren Williams. Yeah, God damn it, dude! But I suggested him.
No, you took Breece Hall.
Well, can I see the draft board? I don't even see my players. Right. This is pissing me off. Like, I don't like this DraftKings shit. There we go. Okay, now we got it. Shit, I took Breece Hall. Okay, I don't mind. I don't hate it. So I'm on the clock now. I do like Jaden Daniels. I do like DJ Moore. I wouldn't even hate Kittle. Is Scary Terry still there, or did he go? He went. He got sniped from me. God damn it! I need to see the draft board. You just did. I'm just gonna take DJ Moore, I guess, man. Hurry up and get there. Yeah, because you got 4 seconds. I don't know 3, what's going on. 2, 1. You're gonna end up with Jaden Daniels, I bet. Did I? No way. I hit the button on fucking DJ Moore. I'm not sure because I can't see the whole board. I can't either, man. Yep. There we go. Oh, damn it. I got DJ Moore. Okay.
I wouldn't have been mad if you got Jaden Daniels there, though.
Yeah,
I was considering him.
you would have stream sniped me then.
Yeah, I'm not liking this view. 'Cause I
Boy,
can't.
what's with Sherwood's draft? Well, Travis Hunter. If I'm going to draft Travis Hunter this year, I'll be part of a Jag stack. Well, obviously, you're not getting Sam Laporta next. You could go Jameson.
I need to figure out how to show the draft board because when you take it away, it throws me off, man.
Is there a way where you can? Is there a way where you can like have the draft board on your laptop?
Probably, but if I hop out of the stream, I'll hop back right in.
Hmm. Hmm. Let me see who's available next. Oh, this might be a zero B team. It is. Oh, Jalen Hurts, that's going to be Devontae Smith next. It's going to be Devontae Smith. I know when I see a rat coming.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I got to figure out my password to get on my computer. I don't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, so you're gonna need me to keep up the draft board the whole time?
That's what he wants.
If you can, like,
All right, that's fine.
I mean, that's what the viewers want to see, also, man.
Yeah.
But when it goes to your pick, obviously you can switch to take your pick, but switch it right back to the draft board.
I've got to make my NBA showdown team. We're gonna win $250,000 tonight. Crap.
So if I do win this tournament, which hopefully I do, I'm going to donate every single penny to the Anthony Servino GoFundMe to help out his wife and his son. His son also has like health issues, and I feel bad that they lost a great father. We lost a great analyst. Yeah, I just can't get over that. Like, he was a great friend, one of the best minds in the game.
I mean, it doesn't seem possible.
So right now I'm looking at Flowers. I'm looking at Kamara. I can go Laporta. What do you think, big dog? Jeremy. Laporta, you think?
All day.
Okay. I like that. I'll take Laporta. Normally I would take Kittle here, but like for some reason
Kittle's on the downgrade, and without the extra weapons there in San Francisco, I think he'll have another down year.
Well, Kittle went a whole round ahead of me, and I think Kittle's going to have a good year. I have a spicy take that he's going to be the number one tight end this year because he did outscore Bowers last year on a points per game basis, but he has to stay healthy. Yeah. Now, Laporta, man, he's been going number 3, so I usually get Kittle at the 4th tight end off the board. So I don't mind getting Laporta here as the 4th tight end. So Flowers goes, and then scroll up. I need to see what that is. Scroll up. God damn it. I'll just take Ridley. Right? Ridley is a great fucking pick right here. He's going to be my flex. Or no, you start 3 receivers. So, shit. That's my number 3. I'll take that all day.
think I'm going to take Judy.
Good pick.
Oh,
In
If
the
you- if
fourth
you-
round, fifth round, that's not bad.
yeah, not bad in the 6. If you in the Scott Fishbowl, if you're playing on MFL, he's going to be valuable because you get a points per target, and he got like 150 targets, but he only caught like 90 of them. So you're not banking on the catches. You're banking on the targets.
So based on your start, Jamie, I'm guessing Jared Goff might be your quarterback.
I mean, I still have a top 5 quarterback on the board. I still have a top 8 quarterback on the board. I have a top 12 quarterback. I have a top 8, another top 8 quarterback. Golf would be down
think
there,
Goff-
man.
I think Goff would be he's the top 5 quarterback in fantasy right now.
No, you got to remember he only played 3 outdoor games last year. One versus the Bears, one versus the Packers, and one versus the 49ers. Now, there's a consistency ranking. If you look at the consistency rankings of Bob Lung, we just did an episode. I had Bob Lung on my episode a week ago, and he reminded us that golf is 67% consistent at home. He's 23% consistent on the road. So
But
that's
all
a
three-
huge discrepancy.
In all 3 of those road games, he threw for 2 or more touchdowns, no interceptions, and won the game.
Because they were indoors. He only
No.
played 3 outdoor games.
The 3 outdoor games. He had a touchdown to St. Brown and a touchdown to JMO versus Green Bay.
Well,
And then versus Chicago, he had a touchdown to
how
JMO.
early was the Green Bay game? Was it in the winter
Week
or
9.
was it
Week 9.
It was week 9 in the rain. And then we played Chicago near the end of the season in the cold, and he had 2 touchdowns in that game.
interesting?
Oh gosh, are you reminded the? Did you remember the play, Jeremy, where Golf faked the guys on Detroit faked falling down to impress the Bears?
Yeah. That was actually
Right.
versus the Packers at home.
No,
On Thursday
the
night.
no the
Can you-
Bears.
Can you scroll up real quick so I can
Do
see
you
the
mean
two
the
teams
fake
behind
fumble?
me?
The fake fumble was the Bears.
Other way.
The fake falling down was against Packers.
Do you want
So
me to go up
quarterback.
with
No, you're good. I just needed to see there's only one quarterback, Mahomes, after me. Shit, Aaron Jones just got sniped from me. That's who I was going to go for.
Yeah, I would definitely go running back here.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You already got Chase.
I was thinking
got
Johnson.
Roshan?
Johnson. No, the Pittsburgh guy. Johnson, or I was thinking Pollard, but motherfucker just sniped me. Goddamn you, Spunky. So Johnson's the only one left.
Yeah, he should be serviceable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Johnson, and then on the way back, I'll take quarterback.
You already got a quarterback.
I do? Oh, I do. Damn it. You're right.
Jaden Daniels.
So I need my flex.
You need a quarterback though. No, I have Jane Daniels.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's
so
right.
I
yeah,
could
so you do need
I could
one.
take Mayfield, Nix, Murray, Fields. Who would you go with, big dog?
I probably
Mayfield.
Fields?
Mayfield.
Oh, Mayfield. Okay.
But you don't have a butt though. I would probably get Golf knowing you've.
I don't care, dude. Mayfield has been a top 5.
Well, Baker just went.
Baker.
Oh,
just
damn
went.
it.
But now, out of what you said, I'd take Goff.
Oh, no, I ain't taking Golf over Nix and Fields, bro. With that rushing
Fields-
upside,
Fields is not going to be as good with that horrible O-line in New York.
that means more rushing upside. He had 1,000 yards 2
They don't
years
have
ago.
the tackles to stop the defensive ends from containing him. Trust me. I think, Aaron Glenn opened up Bible study, but I don't understand it because even Jesus couldn't save the Jets the last 10 years.
Well, I can't do it. I have to take at least Knicks because he's with a Sean Payton offense.
Okay.
And Knicks is in my top 8 right now. Golf is in more of that 14, 15 because he's not consistent. It's the consistency that I'm worried about.
8 games at home. This year's what? 5 games outdoors?
I haven't even looked into the schedule yet. See, that's my problem.
Because week 1 is Green Bay at Green Bay. Week
so
1.
that's going to be a nice weather game,
right? At worst, it'll be wet, and he does fine in the wet weather. The only outdoor one I worry about is at Chicago, week 18.
True. Oh man,
I
got a decent starting lineup. So I got Knicks, Brees Hall, Johnson, whatever his name is, St. Brown, DJ Moore, Ridley, love that. Bowers, love that. So I need a flex.
Yeah. You might be looking for Marvin Mims, or who is the rookie?
Yeah, right.
Or
Mims.
Pat Bryant.
No, Pat Bryant. We're not in the 18th round, are we? 16th round? You're trying to make me reach, bro. I ain't falling for
Everybody
you.
loves Pat Bryant, dude.
Yeah, I love him for dynasty, not redraft, not best ball. Yeah, he's way down there on the list, dude. I'd rather have like Michael Wilson over Pat Bryant this year.
I don't know.
Give me Darius Slayton over Pat Bryant this year. All right, so it's going back around, and Brian Robinson went. That was another one of my targets. Justin Fields went. Love that pick. It's going to be a league winner. So you have Caleb Williams still on the board. I'd rather have him over Goff. I'd rather have Purdy over Goff. I'd rather have Herbert over Goff.
Okay, tell me, what did Purdy do every time Deebo Samuel was out of the lineup last year?
How often was Deebo in the lineup? He wasn't in the lineup that often.
You mean McCaffrey, right?
No, I mean Deebo alone.
Yeah, he was QB 8. He was QB 7 or 8. That's what he did on average for like 2 years straight.
I think Purdy's going to have a really bad year this year.
I'm a Purdy hater, trust me, but I am in on him at this value. Like, I'm not a Purdy fan, but going this late, he's going to be a top 10 consistent. Oh, Ingram went. God damn, that was a good pick. All right, so Spunky, you're on the board. What are you going to do?
Crap.
See, I don't like any of these running backs. I do like one, actually. I might take him.
I'm gonna take Justin Herbert.
Okay. So I do like Trey Harris. I do like ETN because I think he's going to have a good first half of the year. Hey, Big Dog, help me out here, man. I got Njoku.
You already got 2 tight ends, don't you?
Yeah, no, I only got one, but I'm all shit. I just fucked up. I took Trey Harris. I don't mind Trey Harris. He's my black one.
Oh boy, that guy took Tracy and Cam.
That's a great strategy. If I had back-to-back picks, I would have probably done that too. ETN, man, that dude is going to have to prove himself, and the coaches actually like him. a lot. So I'm going to go ETN. I know it's not a popular pick, but people are going to see that the dude is going to step up. He's on a contract year.
Who's that?
ETN.
So is Jameson Williams.
In Dallas?
Jameson Williams in Detroit. This is his prove it year to get his extension.
Yeah, but Jameson Williams has been gone.
Is it? Wow, he went where?
Jameson went 5-2.
That's why I took Trey Harris, because Trey Harris is that deep threat. And I just took him away from Spunky, who has Herbert. So, like, instead of going Bateman, Spunky would have went
Trey Harris
to get that stack. So I screwed you, dude.
That's okay.
Playing defense, bro.
I know what I'm doing.
So
I've got plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D.
Yeah, so Jeremy, right now my team is Bo Nix, Brees Hall, Steelers Johnson, St. Brown, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, Brock Bowers. My flex is Trey Harris or ETN.
And my team is Jane Daniels, Kenneth Walker, Tony Pollard, Puka, Land McConkey, Terry, Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Pacheco, Herbert, and Rashad Bateman. Which means I probably need a quarterback because I have
You just took one.
Well, I have 2 Week 12 quarterbacks.
Wait, you have 2 Week 12 quarterbacks?
Yes.
So don't reach on one. Just take one later that is going to have a good matchup in Week 12 because he's never going to be your starter. So why take one this early?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe get him like a Cam Ward. I'd really like
Cam Ward. Yeah, that'd be a good one. He has a Week 10 bye, so he'll be fresh during Week 12.
And I already have Tony Pollard, and I like that strategy. I think I don't have to draft Stafford. I mean, trust me, I want. I don't know what it is, but a couple. I think last week I got Daniels at the 305. Excuse me, Terry at the 305, then Daniels at the 48, and I remember stream during the draft. There's a snowball chance, you know what? Jane Daniels is going to be there. Well, that makes 2 times I've sacked Daniels and Terry, and I understand Terry might hold out. I think he'll end up signing in Washington.
So I'm not liking a lot of these options here coming up.
Yeah, I'm not liking the
at all. There's a few tight ends that I wouldn't mind taking.
What you need tight ends? You've got.
Well, that's what I'm saying. As a backup.
Well, you have 2 Week 8 tight ends. That's your problem.
So right now, there's only one quarterback that I would want out of this whole list, and that's going to be Trevor Lawrence because he was 101.
Sunshine.
They're surrounding him with amazing offense. I already have ETN, so that gives me kind of a little stack there.
Hey, let me tell you this. I love getting Trevor too. I love, especially if I can get BT Hunter. You could backstack with Brendan Strange or De'Ami Brown. Problem is, Brendan Strange is a Week 8 bye, and you have 2 Week 8 tight ends.
Mm-hmm. I got 2. It doesn't matter. So, man, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't like any of these running backs.
I think I'm going to take one of the Cowboy running backs here and hold my nose.
So, hey, scroll up.
Oh,
So Trevor Lawrence, do you see anything?
Yeah, you're
There's
not gonna
no receivers, no run. I'm gonna reach on this guy just for this another stack and get Strange. So I got the ETN, Lawrence, Strange stack. Back to back to back.
like that, but you have 3 week 8 tight ends. I don't think I've ever seen that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really a Javante fan, but if he's going to be the number one back in Dallas, oh crap! I was just thinking who I could get next. Yeah,
And you got to remember, it's 20 rounds.
I know.
In an 18 round draft, I take 3 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks, and then fill the rest out. So in a 20 round draft, I don't mind going 4 tight ends.
Yeah, you mind. I don't know.
One could fill my flex at any time. Like I have Bowers, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about my team, Jamie?
We'll worry about that when we're done with the draft because I'm focusing on my draft. Well, you said I have 3 tight ends. I only have Strange and Bowers, right?
And Laporta.
Oh, I did take Laporta. Missed that one. All right. Yeah, so then I probably wouldn't have gone Strange if I wrote down I had Laporta. Yeah, we'll review these drafts when we're done.
It's funny. You drafted 3 tight ends, and I've only drafted 1.
Yeah.
And I waited until the 11th round for mine.
Who'd you get?
Dalton Kincaid.
You got Kincaid. Not bad.
That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that's pretty bad, dude.
I'll admit I have no idea what to expect this year.
Mm.
But I think Kincaid would be healthier. I'm hoping more for 2023 DK. I'm not sure he was ever 100% from week 10 onward.
All right, so I need some more receivers because I only have 4 on my team. You start 3, and that worries me.
Yeah,
there's
You
one
can get
receiver
Isaac Tesla. I swear to God, he's. Oh yeah, 100%.
What? Why are you so down on Jameson Williams?
He's already gone, isn't he? I asked about
Well, I'm
him.
saying, like, if Tesla is gonna do something, it's because JMO is out of the lineup.
No, it's because he's going to be our third because Tim Patrick is made out of scar tissue and duct tape.
He's gonna be third. So
I'm telling you, Jamie, I've been getting so much Isaac Tesla, it's ridiculous.
I love Tesla and Dynasty, but I don't think he's gonna do much until Jameson Williams is on a contract year this year and he's gone next year.
Well, he's
then
not
Tesla
gone
stops
next
soon.
It's a contract year because it's his 4th year. He's the 5th year option was already picked up. He'll be here next year. Jameson Williams is staying.
So they picked up JMO's 5th year?
They did it during the draft. They picked up the 5th year for JMO and Hutchinson.
Don't understand why they drafted Tesla then.
Because we don't have a 6'4" contested catch wide receiver on the roster. He's going to get target.
Interesting. So there is a receiver that is on the board that I really freaking love. And I'm going to contribute this to Anthony Servino because he knows that this guy was a top 7, top 8 receiver after Deshaun Watson came out as quarterback.
I'll tell you why I like Isaac Tesla, and I think he'll be fine. 6'4", 4.40. He had less than a 4.2% drop rate in college on all of his targets combined.
Isn't Tesla supposed to be like a big slot?
Yeah, 6'4". But we moved those guys all the way around. If you look, Jamison Williams is lined up at the 1, the 2. Amon-Ra lines up at the 1, the 2, the 3. We spread the ball out, is what I'm saying.
All right, so I have Lawrence, I have Nix.
Brendan Strange.
I don't like any other players at receiver. I don't like tight ends, and I don't like the receivers. So I know who Spunky's gonna pick, and I'm gonna pick him right in front of him. And I'm gonna round out my quarterback situation. Even though I'm not a Cam Ward fan, can't go wrong with the 101, right? And who else is left? Richardson, Shuck, Dart, Wilson, Rodgers. Who are you going to pick as your number 2? I think you waited a little bit too long there, buddy.
I know you're stream sniping me.
Yeah. So I'm done with quarterback.
I know you stream sniped me. I knew you. You were not going to let me get my guys.
I mean, you mentioned them like 4 rounds ago, and you let them drop this far.
I should have. You know what? That was my stupidity on waiting so long. That was my own dumb quarterback. Yeah.
All right, so I need to hit receiver and running back hard the rest of this draft.
Yeah. I'm okay. I've got options.
You guys are just doing all offense then? No defense or anything like that?
No, this is no IDP. I actually after we hop off this draft,
well, I got to go to the UFL show, but at 9:00, so I'll be home shortly.
Wait, UFL? What's the
through Driving to the Top Productions? I cover the Michigan Panthers. I got to switch to my maroon hat.
Okay, I like it. So you do like college shit?
Occasionally, yes. I love talking college ball. I'm a big Big Ten guy. I like doing scouting, especially as it gets closer to the draft and stuff like that. Going over game film, seeing who I like and who I don't like. But I literally said going into this draft, I told everybody the day before the draft, we're getting a big wide receiver, and there's 3 I'd target. And my second one was Tesla. The first one went off the board already. That was McMillan, Tesla, and then the kid out of Tennessee, Daniel Hartman, was it?
All right, I'm gonna have to subscribe. Do you do live shows?
Yeah, I do live shows every day at noon about the Lions, and then at night on Wednesdays and Fridays I have an NFL-based show, but I do talk about college at times too.
Drop your YouTube channel. I'm gonna write down.
Oh yeah, it's easy to remember. 3 words: kneecap biting, and then you'll see my ugly mug within 2 spots.
What is it? Kneecap biting?
All 3 separate words, and it's with the Motor City Lions. But if you just type that in on YouTube, you'll find it.
Okay, I'll check you out, man.
And I usually will throw the link in the chat and allow people to come on just to talk football, especially during the off season when it's slow with news.
If you ever want to come up on a show with me, I do stuff on RPO football show. We do IDP and offense. I would love to have you on. Dylan, me and you did an episode a few weeks ago doing the same draft, and
Jamie, you need running backs. You only have 3.
I know. I don't worry about my running backs, bro, because I only need to start 2.
Unless you're going to throw one in the flex because of
my flex is Trey Harris or ETN, so I'm good. And I also got Strange and Laporta that could hop into flex. I have Tillman that could hop into flex.
I'm mad you
So-
swing sniped me full of Cam Ward.
Dude,
Oh.
my next two running backs, you're gonna be like, wow. Oh, one just went. Damn it. All right. So my next two running backs are gonna be like, yeah, they could be top 20 at any given week if the situation comes up.
I'd go Jack out of all those. I'd go Jackson Dart over Tyler Shaw.
Yeah. No, I would go Shuck over Dart. Shuck's gonna be a starter.
He may be a starter, but I don't think he'll be a starter long. That's just me.
Roshan 101, baby.
Should have taken Roshan just to annoy him because I knew that.
I would have.
There he is.
I would have logged off this podcast and been so mad. Because I was thinking Braylon Allen and Roshan were the two that I was targeting. There's two more that I kind of like here. So I can't see the board, but as soon as they pop up, I'm going to take my guy. One away. All right. Bam. Okay, so this is a huge target of mine every single draft because you know the Manning curse is real. You know,
no, don't take it. Don't take it. I know you're going to take it.
You know the 300 plus carries is a real thing. Like they're
He's going Will Shipley, aren't you?
Will Shipley is going to be a real deal. People forget about him because he was a rookie last year. And people forget, like, oh, if you don't do good as a rookie, you're nobody. Well, this guy is the real deal. He is going to take a step forward and even get some carries, at least 30% of the snaps behind Barkley. Like, if they hold him back a little bit to give him, like, that 65%.
I'm going to pop out, guys, because, like I said, I got to start at 9. So I got to get over there and be ready. Thanks for having me in. It was nice to talk to you.
Thanks for helping me out with my earlier picks. Really appreciate it.
Well, you took 2 of them.
Yeah.
From me. You took them from me.
I know. We did take them from you, and it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me.
We'll have to do this again sometime with all 3 of us in a draft.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. But we'll use Sleeper. It shows up better even on the screen.
Yes. Sleeper or even Underdog.
I love Sleeper. I got the app
same.
on my phone so I can follow right along too.
I cannot. I'm not the biggest Sleeper fan.
Oh, you need to get with this, man.
And I mean, I've done like 5 to 16. Yeah, the 3 guys I want. The 3 guys I would have taken, you took 2 of them, and then the other guy at 16-2 took 1. Every dog. Oh boy.
The only thing I don't really like about Roshan is he's stuck right now behind Swift.
No, he is just as good as Swift. It's
I understand
the fact that Ben Johnson now is coming in, and I could see a scenario where Swift is the Gibbs, Roshan is the Monty, but like I don't think he likes Swift as much as people think he likes Swift. So I could see like Roshan coming in and getting more than 35% of the snaps, doing that 45 to 50%. And we've seen him before be the RB8 in fantasy football with 45% of snaps. It's possible, man. Look at his first ever game in the NFL.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah. Jeremy, love having you on, man. We got to get together sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate
Definitely
it.
will. Yep.
Thanks, man. All right. So where are we at on this draft board? Am I up? Am I coming up?
I'm up shortly. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. At this point in the draft, I don't even need to see the board. This is all just flyers anyway. So
Thank heavens.
So I am up. All right.
Just the guys to Tesla, just for Jeremy.
Yeah, good. So I'm gonna take the new running back from the Denver Broncos and go J.K. Dobbins. You know,
Wait.
he just had dinner. He just had dinner with the coaches yesterday.
No, J.K. Dobbins is not going to start in Denver. You and I both.
Well, he just went to the facility. He had dinner with all the coaches. He checked out the whole facility. And now they need to make a decision. If he doesn't go to Denver, I see him going to Dallas.
I see him going to Chicago.
If he goes to Chicago, then great, because I have Roschon. So it's either going to be Roschon or Dobbins. So good for me. And we got, what, 2 more picks left?
Yep.
No, 3 more picks. 18th round. All right. So here.
Boy, what's with the guy at the 112 handcuffing running backs? He just handcuffed Coleman and Hunter like he did Tracy and Cam.
Coleman Hunter, that's not handcuffing, dude. That's like getting the 3rd and 4th. That's what I did with Dobbins and Roschon, kind of. So what I need to do is I have, 3 tight ends with a week 8 bye.
Yes.
So I need a tight end that's going to give me some production in that week, but I'm also correlating him with Cam Ward, and that is Chico Conco. So I don't hate that at all.
I don't know. Do I take Dylan Sampson? But I'm afraid he's not.
Yeah. I was gonna take Sampson when I took Shipley, so that's actually a great pick. He's already a whole lot better than Jerome Ford. If Judkins gets hurt, we've already seen what Ford did when Chubb got hurt. He was a top 12 running back. Sampson can do that exact same thing. Step into that situation, become a major factor. I love Sampson pre-draft. It's when they took Judkins and then Sampson is when I dropped Sampson.
Okay, I've got 3 plans. Who are my tight ends? 7, 10. Yeah, so my quarterbacks are 12 and 14. So I've got a little NFC East feel. What's that side? 15, 16. Yeah, I do like Chig. I mean, if I can get stack Cam Ward with Calvin Ridley, Chig, who's the rookie out of Stanford? Elek, Amanyol, whatever his name is.
A.O. Manor.
Aaron Manor.
The catching Canuck. I like him. He's all right. Let's see. Do I go?
Boy, Daniel Jones is going to skyrocket up drafts.
Yeah, well, I don't get it because there's a whole news like Anthony Richardson hurt his shoulder. He's not in OTAs. Guess what? It's only June, dude. First of all, he ain't going to throw any better than he did before with a bum shoulder because he couldn't even throw with a healthy shoulder. So why is everyone freaking out about him having a hurt shoulder? He still sucks.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to take Theo Johnson if he's available.
Okay, that's a great pick. He's also a Canadian. Love Theo Johnson, man. Theo Johnson, if I were you, that would be my top target. Hell yeah. That's the only, besides Elijah Arroyo, which I think he's going to take over Fant. But Theo Johnson's already shown that he could put
Yeah,
up points.
I do like Arroyo too. I think
But
he was.
I like Theo Johnson better because he's already shown that he could put up points. Maybe if it was next year or the year after, I would take Arroyo over Johnson, but not right now.
Okay. So I'm at
Uh,
673. You're gonna be.
So I got my guy, Woody Marks. He is considered one of the best pass catching running backs in this class. And he's behind an older Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
So I love Woody Marks, man. Give me him all day this late. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my last pick.
I'll tell you who I'm not taking with my pick. Next pick here. Last pick is
Oh shit! I kind of went light on receiver.
yeah, you definitely went.
Yeah, not a fan of that. Jesus, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and take my most owned wide receiver in Dynasty because I believe in this guy. Especially now that they got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers loves to target the slot receiver. And this is going to be the main slot receiver on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that is Roman Wilson.
That's if you would have taken my last guy, I would have taken Wilson, but I'm gonna take Dontavian Wicks.
I like that too. I don't hate it. The only thing with Wicks is does Savion Williams take away from Wicks? Like, who's a better receiver? I don't know. They're both like later round guys. They both have similar aspects of their game.
Honestly, I think Jaden Reed's the best receiver in Green Bay, but nobody plays the full snap allotment.
The thing is, Jaden Reed only plays 60 to 65% of the snaps, and he plays them all in the slot. So we're looking at the outside guys. So the outside guys is Dubes, Wicks, and Golden now. Like Golden's going to play definitely the number 2 role, or obviously the number 1 on the outside. And it's going to be between Wicks, and it's going to be between him and Savion Williams and Dubes. But Dubes, I think Dubes is probably the odd man out that they actually go and trade Romeo Dubes because they don't need him. If they already have Wicks and they just drafted Savion, they also have Christian Watson, who's going to be healthy, I'd say about week 11, week 12.
No, I don't think Watson plays at all this year.
Well, his timeline is week 8. So I'm thinking that week 11 to 12, he might come back. So who knows? We don't know. We're only speculating. So we're done with this draft.
Hold on, I've got to decide. Would you rather have a $1 MLB, NASCAR, or PGA Daily Fantasy ticket?
You're talking foreign to me, bro. I have no idea.
I'm gonna pick the golf one because I can use it. Yeah, I can use it this weekend. Okay, wait. Hold on, let me see. So, Jamie, let's see your team. Amon Ra, Brock Bowers, Brees Hall, DJ Moore, Sam Laporta, Calvin Ridley. Actually, did you mean to stack? Take Cam Ward and stack Calvin Ridley all this time because
so I did not mean to stack Ward. Like I took Ridley because of the value, but then I took Ward to snipe you, and then I took Chig to round out my week 10 bye weeks with my other tight ends. So it just worked out perfect for me.
And then you took
It's like someone's looking over me saying, stack these guys at value.
Caleb Johnson, Bo Nix, Trey Harris, Ethan, Trevor, Strange, Tillman, Cam Ward, Roshan, Shipley, Dobbins, Chig, Woody Moss, and Roman Wilson.
Mhm.
And then yours truly took Puka, Land, Terry, Daniels, Kenneth Walker, Judy, Tony Pollard, Isaiah Pacheco, Justin Herbert, Rashad Bateman, Dalton Kincaid, Javante, Rico Dowdle, Mike Gesicki, Jackson Thor, Pat Bryant, Isaiah Tesla, Dylan Sampson, Theo Johnson, and Dontavian Wicks.
So I kind of like your team better, top heavy at the top. But like overall with depth, I prefer mine. Plus with my stacks. But I do love what you did with your first like 5-7 picks, man.
I'll tell you what, some of these teams, I mean, the Faux Show Doho team went ultra ambitious, going Josh Allen, Drake May, and Michael Penix. I'm like, I'd be happy with just Allen and Drake May. I feel like you wouldn't need a third quarterback.
Yeah.
Especially because his first tight end was Kyle Pitts, and Kyle Pitts is damaged goods, if you ask me.
You never know. He could go somewhere else and become relevant, but I'm not taking that chance.
How high is Aaron Rodgers going to be going in drafts before?
I don't want anything to do with Aaron Rodgers.
You would if he wins you $2 million week 7.
No, he's not going to win you nothing because you just got to remember, remember Peyton Manning's last year? Like, he didn't do great at all. Even though he's got the talent and whatever, the team around him, it doesn't make sense, man. Don't want anything to do with him.
He's better than your quarterback, Saul.
He's better than my quarterbacks? Bo Nix?
No, I mean, he's better than any
Lawrence
you have in Cleveland.
Well, fuck Cleveland. Cleveland sucks, dude. Like, Shitter Sanders? I don't want anything to do with Shitter Sanders.
We don't have the biggest. I'm trying to think. I mean, getting to Jane Daniels, Terry McLaurin, assuming Terry plays, feels like highway robbery. I was mad you took Calvin Ridley. I mean,
man, Ridley, man, that's a target in every single one of my drafts.
Definitely a few. Interesting. Jalen Waddle went a lot earlier. I'm intrigued to see where DK Metcalf's value goes because I think he will start coming up draft board.
Yeah, I think he'll rise a little bit. Not too much. I don't think people are going to overreact.
Yeah, wait till DK Metcalf plays week 15 in Pittsburgh. He's going to be like, why? Oh, week 17 against the Browns. He'll be like, why did Seattle trade me to the Wolves to the Pigeon for me? They could have traded me to the NFC South. Why I end up with 2 dome games, Tampa and Carolina?
Yeah.
Or the AFC South.
Man, this was a fun draft. I love doing these live drafts with you. I just wish we could do it on like a platform like either Sleeper or Underdog because I don't understand how DraftKings works. I can't figure it out on my phone.
Well, maybe we should do an Underdog draft because I was not sure how Underdog would work.
Well, let's switch it up. Next time we'll do an Underdog draft, and then it's such an easier platform where you could I can look on the draft boards on my phone. And it just makes a lot more sense to me than these DraftKings. But this,
And then-
this has been fun.
And then
I
you
like
end
doing
up
these.
with full week 8 tight ends.
Well, I wouldn't even have noticed until you said something. So I'm glad you did say something. So I did get Chig at the end just for that 1 week. So I appreciate it. You're helping me out. But yeah, so I gotta hop off.
Right.
I just want to say this has been awesome, dude. Thank you for inviting me on your channel, Dylan. You're always fun to draft with. I mean, this is for me. I'm done tonight. I'm gonna go maybe readjust some of my rankings. But before we go,
Make sure you draft another week 8 tight end.
yeah, I haven't looked at bye weeks yet, so I do need to incorporate this into my best ball rankings. But before we go, I just want to give one last shout out to Anthony Servino. Man, your voice, your passion, and your presence will always be felt in this space. You'll never be forgotten. I'll always remember you. And I just want you to rest easy, brother. This one is for you. Love you, man.
Yeah, I mean, thoughts and prayers are with you, Anthony, and we'll be doing drafts in your game. So for Jamie, this is Dylan signing off for now, but look closely because I'll be in another draft shortly.